We are studying today Surah Naba, which is the 78th Surah of the Quran. The first ayah is Amma Yatasaalun. So, two words there, Amma and Yatasaalun. And the meaning is, what are they asking one another about? The word Yatasaalun is a very comprehensive word in Arabic. It doesn't mean just asking, it's about debating, arguing, doubting, and disputing. So, there's a debate going on. And the second ayah explains what the debate is all about. Anin Nabail Azim. Three words here. The word an means about. Naba is news and Azim is great. But Naba is not just news. In the Arabic language, there are two words for news. One is khabar, which means information or general news. And Naba means a big beneficial news that requires the person to act on it. So when you say Anin Naba il Azim, you are saying that it's a great, momentous news. Allow me to explain what Naba means and how it is different. If you are sitting in some mountain area, some hill station, and you get the news that there's a tsunami on the seaside, that is khabar. But if you are on the seaside and you get the news that a tsunami is heading your way, that is naba, because you have to act on it. Next ayah, Allah Ta'ala says, Allazi hum fihi mukhtalifun. Allazi, one word, hum, second, fihi and mukhtalifun. The meaning is about which they cannot agree. So there's something that people cannot agree upon and they're debating it. The word mukhtalifun comes from the word ikhtilaf in Arabic language, which means having difference of opinion. Now, let's pause the tafsir here and have a bit of a historical discussion about the groups that Allah is calling Allazi, they. So, who are they, the people who are involved in this argument? And firstly, we have the Jews, then we have the Christians, especially the Catholic Christians, then we have the non believing Arabs, and then we have the group of newly believing Muslims. So, let's analyze them one by one. Among the Jews, the concept of resurrection is not mentioned in the Old Testament, and there are some scholars who suspect that the whole idea has been removed from the Old Testament. And there are some sects like the Sadducees who totally deny resurrection. They say we are never going to be raised from the dead. Among the Christians, the New Testament does have the concept of resurrection, but there is a lot of doubt and a lot of debate. And if you see the early letters of Paul to the Corinthians, you will find out that people are not very sure about resurrection. Some Christian groups had totally denied resurrection. Now, among the idol worshippers and the other religions, there are four general concepts. Number one is that life ceases to exist when you die. The second concept is that the soul merges with God, the universal soul, and becomes universal. That's from Buddhism. Third is of reincarnation, that your soul leaves the body and is born again in another form, could be an animal. And the fourth one is that the soul is the only thing which survives and the body does not survive and will not be resurrected. Among the Muslims, we believe in resurrection, but again, there is a debate, and there are four major aspects of of this debate. The first of all is how would the soul leave the body? The second is where does the soul go once it has left the body? The third one is when is the day of judgment going to come? And there's a whole science which was basically Christian science and now has become very popular among the Muslim, known as eschatology, which talks about are we living in the end of times or not. Now let's go back to the tafsir and see what Allah Ta'ala has to say, what God has to say to these groups who are debating. And God says, Kalla sayalamun. Two words. One is kalla and the other sayalamun. There are two ways of reading this ayah. You can either say kalla with a gap, say kalla, gap, pause, and sayalamun, or you can say kalla sayalamun in one go. And the meaning slightly changes. If you're just saying kalla with a pause, then it means nay, beware, or listen carefully. And then you say sayalamun, they shall come to know. But if you say it together, kalla sayalamun, it means it's a fact very soon they shall come to know. And both of these were acceptable. And the true meaning of the ayah is, listen carefully, it is a fact, very soon they shall come to know. And the next ayah is very interesting. It says, Summa kalla sayalamun. The first word which is added here, Summa, that means and once again. So Allah is saying, and once again, in time, listen carefully, they shall come to know. So twice people are going to find out about the reality of life, death, and resurrection. So the question arises, how and why would we come to know of it twice? The first time we're going to know of it is when life ends, when somebody dies and the soul departs from the body. We realize what the reality of life, death, and resurrection is. But I'd like you to stop here for a minute. There is an important philosophical question which has been around for a long time, and the question is that the angel of death, he takes away the soul of the human beings, and how can he do it at the same time in different places of the world, especially when there's a big disaster and a lot of people die, thousands of people die simultaneously? How does he take away their souls? And for centuries, people have been confused about this idea. How can one angel be present in so many places? But the answer is with the modern technology. You see, the mobile towers, they give signals. One tower can send messages, pictures, videos to so many devices at the same time and communicate with them. And that is the concept of Islam. In Islam, the Grim Reaper is not coming and hacking people, murdering them to death. In fact, the angel of death can contact many souls, many people at the same time. Now, the second time human beings are going to realize the reality of the day of resurrection is when the world ends. So, when the world ends, all life is going to cease to exist. And then God is going to bring everyone back to life, and they will all be gathered on the day of judgment. And that is the second time we're going to come to know of it. Now, let's go back to the tafsir. And here I would like to share with you a very important pattern in the Quran. So the first five ayat, Amma yatasaalun anin naba'il azim allazi hum fihi mukhtalifun kalla sayalamun summa kalla sayalamun. Please notice that the words yatasaalun, mukhtalifun, sayalamun, and sayalamun, they rhyme and have the same rhythm with each other. And that is one discussion, one paragraph. The next ayahs, they start with alam najalil arda mihada wal jibala autada, and the mihada and autada, they rhyme together and they have the same rhythm. So now the topic has shifted. And this is a very important concept in Quran. If you're reading the Quran, once the rhyme and rhythm pattern changes, then the topic has changed. Although it's linked to the previous topic, but it has changed. And you'll notice this when we do these ayat next time, inshallah, to be continued. Last but not the least, I would like to thank everyone. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you especially for those who made this effort possible. Inshallah, next time we will continue from ayah number 6 of Surah Naba. Please remember everyone in your prayers. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.